Welcome back, everybody. I'm John.
And my name is Claire.
Oh, switching it up today.
Thought I'd surprise you.
Well, you did. And I don't even know what to say next, except we're going into an article called ADHD Alternative.
Did I disrupt your concentration, John?
Oh, man. It's frequently disrupted already, and now it's just gone.
Sorry.
I'm basically Jack on the door, almost drowning. And you just give me that little push. If you don't get that reference, watch more 90s movies. Anyways, this is basically an article about ADHD itself, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. I believe I got most of that correct, or all of it, perhaps. Typically, the treatment is drugs. Drugs or just get over it, I think, which both have their pros and cons. Obviously, drugs are there to help it the best as possible, but they are not always the best option. So a Korean company has decided to try alternative routes, and although it's not proven yet, they do think that there is something there. But we'll learn more about that in the actual article. What do you know about this ADD, which now is ADHD? Or are they two different things?
No, when we were young, it was known as ADD, but then it was reclassified by the medical journal as ADHD.
Okay. Because they're like, everyone has ADD. We have to have something different.
I don't know why they renamed it. But I do know a couple of adults who have had the slightly rarer adult diagnosis of ADHD. And they've found it's been great for them, actually. They've had various issues, problems at work, or problems with their studies and so on. And, getting the diagnosis and getting access to treatments and options has been really good. Again, I've only got 2 cases to base it on, but...
and also just knowing, I think, helps too. Being like, not related to ADHD, but I did have sleep, what's it called? It is called... not night terrors. What's the one where you can't move when you're sleeping?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis, thank you. When I was younger and I thought I was just weird, different, I was gonna die, like something was wrong with me neurologically. And then I went online much later and found out that a lot of people have this, and I just felt better. I didn't get any diagnosis, I didn't get any I just felt better. So
yes.
I assume having community helps.
You're not alone. Yeah, you can get advice and tips. It's not deadly, So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I guess that answers the other question we had, which is, do you know anyone?
Yeah, I know 2 people. But again, I don't know much about... I know ADHD is a bigger problem. I think that they say 5% of children have it, but only 2.5% of adults have it. So, and I assume it must be very different in kids.
Yeah. And I think when it comes to ADHD, it does seem to be kind of a inflated issue. I think a lot of people self-diagnose ADHD, and they could be right, but of the cases that are documented, it's 2.5 for adults and 5 for children. Anyways, well, let's go ahead and learn more about this sort of new treatment that might be coming out straight from Korea. Go ahead and read the whole article or just the summary if you don't quite have enough time, and we'll see you soon.
ADHD Alternative. A Korean company has been nominated for an award after designing an app that treats ADHD using digital therapeutics. Children test for ADHD symptoms on the app by playing a game. If they show symptoms, they are given another game to play for 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week. The activity gives them practice focusing and exercising self-control, but from a kid's point of view, it just seems like a fun game. It hasn't been approved as a treatment for ADHD yet, but clinical trials are underway.